Well, the Boy Scouts of America this week emerged from Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and that news was prominent on its website, saying that they are fulfilling our dual imperatives of equitably compensating abuse survivors and ensuring the future of scouting. A part of that bankruptcy plan involved establishing a trust fund of $2.3 billion to compensate any of the scouts who were abused, and the local Sam Houston Area Council, throughout all of this, has never stopped providing scouting opportunities to young people. And even though COVID made a big dent in the numbers, the membership ranks are on the upswing again with big plans for the future. Marvin Smith is the CEO Scout Executive for the Sam Houston Area Council here this morning. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
And here to talk about some of the things that have been going on with the scouting program now. Out of bankruptcy now, all of the things that have been going on with the Sam Houston Council is all about growth. You took a hit in COVID. You lost members there. What's the challenge getting it back?
We sure did. COVID really shut down, I would say, our younger programs, but our older scouts were able to adapt and overcome, and they continue to progress. But we're really focusing on our entry level, our Cub Scout program, to make sure that we're providing them opportunities to get back active and to grow.
We were talking before we started recording this about how the scouts have handled this whole issue of bankruptcy and the abuse scandal that was going on. Really transparent. You've done what you had to do to let people know, okay, this is what happened, this is how we're getting past it.
Well, of course, the first point of the Scout law is the Scout is trustworthy. And BSA, you have to tip your hat to the Boy Scouts of America. They had a social and moral responsibility to make sure they took care of the victims that happened. This happened years and over 30 years ago. And since if you take a fast forward and take a look at where we are now with our youth protection policies and programs in place, we have a stringent youth protection program that definitely keeps our youth safe now.
So now, talk about some of the programs that are in place now, because I was a scout and I remember I always look forward to meetings and outings and that sort of thing. Talk about some of the programs that are in place right now that are being offered in the council.
Well, we go all the way from age 5 all the way up to 20. And our Cub Scout program, of course, we get the little ones in and we have a good time with them. But our programs are designed, age appropriate, designed for them to have fun, but also to teach them life lessons, how to evolve as our society consistently changes too.
This whole process has been very interesting because you've changed over the years. Now girls can get involved as well. That's something that's new to me, and it's new to, how is that process working?
It is. It was strange for a lot of our, I would just say our family of Scouters, because this was not happening. But I want you to know, years and years ago, little sisters would always go to Cub Scout meetings and den meetings, Cambrell, and they would be in the corner doing some of the same activities as their older brothers would be doing. So we decided to, a couple of years ago, to allow girls to have the same character building and fun programs that our boys have, but they have their own lane. The girls have their own program that's separate from the boys' program. Same curriculum, same programs, but 2 different tracks.
How have you focused on bringing people into the program who might not have been in the program, who are concerned about the past? What do you do to kind of put them at ease about what their kids are going to experience in the Boy Scouts?
Well, some of that is our legacy parents, that it's generation after generation they've been involved in scouting. And scouting has evolved. Scouting concentrates on going into every part of our community to give our youth and families an opportunity to experience something that normally they may not have. We like to expose them to, I would say, life lessons that's going to be able to move them forward as they continue to grow older and become more and more involved in the community. And scouting is just to give them that lesson.
Well, I was a scout, and I had a conversation with you. I was like about 3 merit badges short of Eagle, and I always regret that going forward there. I'm going to talk to you about being able to see if I can buy an Eagle. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. I won't. But there's always been something to be proud of, being a scout and reaching the highest ranks of the scouts. Do you still feel that that's out there, that's one of the things that really drives the scouts to just get involved, and in addition to being able to learn some of those life lessons?
Well, they start when you sign up to be a part of scouting. They don't sign up to say, I want my character built. They sign up because they want to have fun, they want to get outdoors, they want to do all type of activities that normally they would not have the opportunity to do. But along the course of experience scouting, they realize, merit badge here, a rank there, that I can actually earn the rank of Eagle. And you have so many corporations and executives throughout our Houston metro area that they even told me, Marvin, when I'm looking through resumes, or our HR department is looking through resumes, we tend to move that Eagle Scout to the top of the resume list, and that is true.
How would people, if they want to get their boy or girl involved, what's the best way for them to do that?
Oh, definitely. Sam Houston Area Council, they can go right to our website. It will give them an opportunity to learn more about scouting, but also to click a button right there to be able to join, to see all the units that are in the area, too. We have over 600 units throughout the Houston metro area, packs, troops, and crews, where they can say, this meets on this night. That's good for me. This is right down the street from me. So we have all that information where they can really at their fingertips.
Good deal. Well, we hope that people who are interested can do that. Marvin Smith, thank you so much for coming in. Good luck as you go forward and you continue to work in our communities, making it a better place. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.